Welcome to yet another edition of Nights with Ricky. I'm your host, Ricky Rees, and tonight I'm going to talk about the five centers of every human being. And it's right on the back of the screen there. These are so important that you have all of these in order. If you can really be very blessed and lucky to have all of them in order, you're probably a really rich person right now. You're probably really wealthy, well off, not just financially, but mentally too, and physically, emotionally. You're just having a ball with life. And there are some people out there that are doing it the right way and living like that. And congratulations to you. Definitely congratulations to you. I'm still trying to get there on the financial side, but I think I got a few of these other ones in order. Now, one thing though I did notice after reviewing it a little bit more is that the main one that all humans gravitate to is right there on the back of me, the sexual center. I'm sorry. Everybody wants to say sex is important, yet it's on everybody's mind. I find it funny when there is ever a situation where a politician's in office and the politician all of a sudden gets in a scandal. Usually the scandal is about sex. Sometimes it could be about drugs or something like that. But most of the time, the way they fall is sex. That's straight facts all the way around there. And it just seems like you just think like at the end of a work day of every person, some people's mindsets just go directly there. Like, well, this is what I'm going to be doing. Now, I think where the sexual center can get really corrupted is if you let your intellectual center not be enhanced more. And obviously you see it says it's the slowest of all the centers. And that makes perfect sense to me. Sometimes it takes people a long time to learn something or catch on to something. It takes a very long time, or, they can't grasp it. They can listen, but they're not comprehending what they're listening to. And, this is why I say, your sexual center, it can really mess up all your centers, because if you're not feeding yourself some type of intelligence, some type of, retaining some type of learning or anything like that, and finding avenues to like take out your, either your aggression, your lust, your urges. If you can't find other things to do, other avenues to do that in, it could really just mess up your life altogether. And I personally believe, since they say that's the slowest, I think that's the one that you really need to look into, the intellectual side. Also, the emotional center is important too, because, whatever state of mind you're in of your emotions, usually that's going to be the outcome, regardless if you're really intelligent or not. You know, because there's a lot of intelligent people that are in prison right now. There's a lot of intelligent people that are dead right now, and that's because they let their emotions get the best of them. And you don't ever want to let your emotions get the best of you. I heard a question when I was a kid, and one of my fellow friends, I'm not gonna say their name, but he asked the questions, do we have emotions in heaven? I thought that was a really good question. And the teacher couldn't even really answer it. He really couldn't answer it. Because I don't know, if you think about it, emotions is something I think that's just you experience here. But I don't know if you experience the same type of emotions if you go into them other realms. I don't think you do. If you do, then that shows that emotions is important. If you do. But I don't think in that aspect that you really do. But I just thought all these centers are just very interesting to me. I'm really just skimming over it right now because I'm still looking more into it too. But those three particular ones, the emotional center, the intelligence center, and the sexual center, I think all of those go hand in hand. And, whatever decisions you have made up to this point in your life, it's based on usually those three at least. And definitely just something to look at. But that's just my little take on this one. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And let's see. I don't know. That's about all I got. So until next time, peace.